Welcome everyone, qualifying for the sprint awaits us, and we're raring to get going.
Welcome to Interlagos. So we got a sprint weekend on hand here this afternoon, so hopefully we can qualify towards the front as always. It is getting a little bit dire in the driver's standings. Hopefully, once again, we can make some inroads on Red Bull as we've actually taken over the constructors, so mainly just trying to catch Max Verstappen. So fingers crossed for a good weekend.
Right, so this was the fourth corner. But oh, they can't avoid making contact. Well, they may have been keen to leave their mark, but I think that was a little too literal. Don't you?
Hilarious. Well, I mean, that's not, needless to say, not ideal for us. Session timer is about to expire here. Let's see who can get themselves out of the bottom 5. Magnussen will be first, followed by teammate Nico Hulkenberg. Magnussen is 19th, stays in P19. These medium tires are pretty cooked. However, Hulkenberg finds the time and now relegates Zhou Guanyu down there. So Albon versus Nico Hulkenberg here to get out of Q1, SQ1 I should say. Can Albon do anything to stop the German? He can! There you go. So Hulkenberg, Zhou, Gasly, Magnussen, and Lewis Hamilton all out here in SQ1. Valtteri Bottas will be next across the line as the session timer has expired. He is currently P14. Can he go into the top 10? P12, good improvement there. So now Lance Stroll versus George Russell to get themselves into the SQ3 session. Will it be enough for the Canadian? It will not be enough. So Stroll, Bottas, Albon, Sargent, and Ocon all out here in SQ2. Not maybe not the greatest opening laps. I mean, Verstappen's got a half second on the field, so that's a little bit concerning. But either way, Oscar Piastri to the line now goes up into P5. Maybe not the greatest lap of all time. Lando Norris crosses the line. Can he get up into the top 3? He goes P2. So still over. I mean, just a little under half a second of Verstappen. But yeah, I don't think we're fighting for the pole today. Although Oscar Piastri does have 2 green sectors, it is a pretty big delta between he and Carlos Sainz. Can move up in the top 5. P3 for Oscar Piastri. A very, very good lap. Lando Norris did ultimately catch George Russell. Unfortunately, I think he was more impeded than anything. Does not improve on the second lap. So P3 and P4, a second row lockout, but yeah, a bit of a head scratcher there for competing with Max Verstappen.
24 laps around Sao Paulo in today's sprint. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Lights out, and away we go. Welcome to Sao Paulo. Not a great start there from Lando Norris. A great start there for Oscar Piastri, as Verstappen has actually been jumped into T1 by Charles Leclerc. So no rain in the forecast, as of course Max goes ahead and takes back the race lead. But no rain in the forecast. Should be a relatively straightforward sprint race. Hopefully we can get ourselves ahead of Leclerc. And then, yeah, we'll just see if we can go after Verstappen in the later stages, as Piastri is going to make a move. Not quite. Although there goes Piastri up the inside of Charles Leclerc. Purple, though, for Lando Norris, so maybe if we can get both of them, both of ourselves through, not quite. Although Piastri's going to go for the lead here up the inside of Max Verstappen. Not quite going to get there just yet, as Piastri and Lando Norris are on the prowl. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Lando Norris up into P3, Piastri up into P2. On the prowl? Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
This is really good.
Well, that was my fault. I let Verstappen get away. We will actually go ahead and push with both guys. Not going to call any team orders here. Lando up the inside. Oscar will hold on to that spot provisionally. Lando comes back with DRS and now takes over P2. So, can we regain Verstappen's DRS? That is the question. I think the next time that we get back ahead of Verstappen, we're going to go ahead and try to blitz away. On delay.
100% pace.
Ooh!
Well, honestly, stupid from them.
Be nice to get past.
Wow, we overtook him before the DRS zone. I mean, if, he's going to get DRS on us again. We could possibly break away through the infield. I think we did. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, as much as I don't want to do this, this would be a big day in the championship fight. Unfortunately, we're going to call team orders. Yep, I'm never a fan of team orders, but I think in this situation they were necessary. So Oscar Piastri most likely had Lando Norris lined up for this race victory, but it will not matter. Lando Norris wins the sprint, and thank you, Mr. Piastri, for playing along with the team game. Verstappen comes home P3, Sainz will be P4, Leclerc will be P5, as Lando is very happy to have won that sprint race. So P6 for Perez, and then Tsunoda and Ricciardo bring home P7 and P8. We're in a good spot for Sunday. Just got to keep this going through the qualifying.
And the winner of today's sprint, Lando Norris.
And what a well-deserved P1 finish that was. Absolutely outstanding.
Engine off, wait 5 seconds, and then you can turn the ignition off.